Herzlich willkommen bei Digitale Optimisten. Ich bin Alex und ich spreche in diesem Podcast mit den Gründern der nächsten Generation, die mit ihren Ideen die Zukunft verändern wollen, damit aber noch ganz am Anfang stehen. In der letzten Woche habe ich mein Gespräch mit Ben Seabury begonnen. Ben ist im Silicon Valley im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes vom Tellerwäscher zum Restaurantmogul geworden und einer der ganz wenigen frühen Pioniere eines neuen Restaurantkonzepts, den sogenannten Ghost- oder Virtual- oder auch Cloud Kitchens. Das sind Restaurants, die gar keine Gäste mehr in einem Raum bedienen, sondern die nur noch Bestellungen von Lieferando, Delivery Hero oder Uber Eats annehmen. Wenn du mehr erfahren willst, dann hör dir unbedingt die Folge von voriger Woche an. Hier ist ein kleiner Ausschnitt.
Then I think you're going to see an amazing amount of new brands popping up and a bunch of the ability to get, any type of food you want and have 12 different choices of grilled cheese sandwiches or 12 different pitas to order, 12 different gyro shops. And I think you're going to see basically it become the Amazon of food service. And so I do think that the restaurant models are changing. And I think you're going to see a greater separation between quality brick and mortar and I guess these cloud kitchen delivery service models. So I do think it's happening. I think we're seeing it.
Jetzt geht's weiter mit den Rapid Fire Questions und Ben Seabury. Viel Spaß damit und bis nächste Woche Montag mit einem neuen Gründer mit frischen Ideen. Bis dahin. So we are off to rapid fire questions.
Got it.
Rules are easy, quick fire questions, short answer. Let's take it away.
Got it.
You said your dream is to deliver the first pizza via drone. How close are you to fulfilling that dream?
That's a question for DoorDash. But I would say we're 2 years out. It really becomes an issue of airspace and FAA regulations. I know that that's the hurdle, but it is something that we are exploring.
Wow. That's really cool. If you think about the implications for the, also for the drivers and the delivery industry itself. 2 years out.
Think about all the high-rise buildings. You go out to your balcony and here comes your drone.
Yeah. Wow. If you could only eat one dish for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, the Muslim style curry that I had for dinner tonight was out of this world. And so it's on the front of my mouth, front of my taste buds. So I'm going to go with that right now. It was so good.
Sounds great. I'm getting hungry. Next question. When will people get sick of avocado toasts?
Oh, never. As long as there's an avocado tree in Mexico giving us these delicious avocados, that's a great product. Never. Gotta love an avocado toast.
Breakfast or brunch?
Brunch. Never eat breakfast.
Would you ever be tempted to open a restaurant and shoot for a Michelin star?
Tempted, yes. It would be a passion project after I retire and something I've considered.
Do you have a book recommendation for our listeners?
Principles by Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio founded Bridgewater Capital, is one of the top 10 wealthiest men in the world, all self-started, grassroots, took his hard knocks and has come up and provided us with a book called Principles, which really helps you outline what your focus is and teaches you to stay in your lane and do what you do best. Don't get distracted.
How do you define success?
Really how the ratio of your work-life balance and the happiness outcome from that. So, and I think that's different for every person. Certain people don't want to work at all, and that's success. Other people need to work and want to thrive in that environment, and that's success. And then someone like me, I like to make sure I have a nice blend of hard work, great family time, and create a lot of happiness. And that to me is success.
Love it. And finally, the question that I ask all my guests on this podcast is, what is the best advice that you've ever received in your life?
Pay attention to your people, your products, and your place.
There it is again, the triangle of success. That's certainly something I took away from this conversation. I can tell you, Ben, I learned a ton. Going into this conversation, I was really interested in ghost kitchens and wanted to learn more about if this buzz is justified, what this model is actually all about, and if this is really the big thing that, people are, expecting it to be or hyping it up to be. The verdict is still out. So thank you very much for coming on my show, and thank you again.
I appreciate it, Alex. Take care.